Hello, welcome everybody. How are we doing? Just need to turn the lights on a little bit more, I think. Hold on. About there? Yeah, that's about right. Who do we have in the chat today? We got Cons, Pig, welcome Pig. Same plan as this morning's daily update? Yeah, I think so. We'll cover that in a second. Elliot, ready for the dump to come, eh? Okay. Helen, fuddged about it. Jim, David Urban, Killzil, Yaskito, Lofty, G-Rob, and everyone who says hi after that point, because I'm done with the hellos now. Hit the like button on your way in. I want to see as many likes on this video as people watching it. So if you're here and you haven't clicked the like button, just fuck off, yeah? But if you have clicked the like button, then I appreciate it. It helps the algorithm. We all know that in these times of crypto winter bear market, we need all the help we can get from the algorithms. You people have a job to do to make sure this content gets to more people. And then when it gets to more people, it makes me happy because it actually means that I'm not just wasting my time. Although, of course, I'm never wasting my time because of you lovely people, but still, it's nice to be growing whenever possible. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go over the Bitcoin. Let's go over the Bitcoin price. Today on the Bitcoin price, we are heading to 26,000. Well, I want to see it come down a little bit lower, basically to take out these lows, maybe as we go into the New York session here. So kind of simple, right? Golden pocket, 1 hour order block, previous day point of control. So if we look on XO, there's your previous day point of control. And I think that'll be a nice level to take a trade off of. So if we just add the session volume profile onto here, there it is, okay, 26,120. So if we can get a drop down to around about 26,120, I think that'll be wonderful. What we've had locally so far today, been a couple of opportunities for shorts. When we were doing the trading room this morning, I think that random spike up we had, I know we did take out the Asia lows, but this little spike up we had, just the extent and the speed in which it moved up, knowing that it's likely that we're still heading lower, was a relatively easy short to take. And I'm still expecting a little bit lower on this so far. So that daily open acting as quite strong resistance so far. Other than that, there's not really too much more to say on Bitcoin. It's the same, yeah, like I said, or like Pig said earlier, the same as earlier on's plan. If we can drop down here a little bit further, I think there's no reason why we can't come up and take out the Monday high. Maybe some liquidity that we have over here. Maybe coming into the other MPOC that we have up there as well. Okay, so let's see how it goes. And also, I think the reaction that we're getting on legacy markets, although I am short at the moment on the NASDAQ, I do think there is an opportunity for a bounce during the New York session. So we'll keep an eye on that. Okay, we can have a look quickly at the ES and at the NASDAQ. ES just front ran me. It was really, really annoying. Really annoying. I wanted to short here, yeah? Never happened. NASDAQ, much better. Okay, so I was able to go short, take profit, short again, take profit again. But ultimately, I think we're at a moment now where we can be looking at this as acting as quite decent support. Look, we've taken out like triple bottom here into single prints. And I do think that there is the potential for something like this to happen as we go into the New York Open. So I am watching this. I'm going to get rid of all these stupid labels because we don't really need them anymore. Bye. Bye. Don't know what else there is on there, but yeah, those stupid labels can go. We go down onto the 5-minute time frame, and we can see here it's just straightforward, all right? This was the short I took on the trading room this morning. Able to compound that again here and looking to fill this. Easy. Where you have your imbalances. The first time we took out that low, okay, and then you move it along, and now we're taking out that one. So continuing just to play a bit of a range so far today. And funnily enough, the ES is sat at a nice, juicy, big buy wall right now at 4,350. So let's just have a look at that. I think Nasdaq's probably looking okay. I might consider taking it along here. But yeah, right here where the ES is at the moment, there is a nice big buy wall here of around about 300 contracts. So that's going to take some volume to break through this. So I will be paying close attention to that to see if this can hold and if there is an opportunity to switch the short position into a long as we go into New York Open. I would imagine because of this move we're seeing the DXY. No, we're not really seeing the DXY bounce. So the DXY, I'm kind of anticipating that this is going to end up being a deviation here of the range highs. I don't think we're going to continue any higher. Could be wrong, but I don't think it's going to continue much higher than this, or any higher than this. I think we've probably found a local top here on the DXY. I'm looking for a move back down to 105. But if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't care. I don't trade the DXY, so who cares if I'm wrong? And another thing I just want to say, this is something that I have been wrong. This is something that I have been wrong. I was wrong about gold. I was looking at the possibility of a long position here to come back up into these highs. That then got stopped. Okay, opportunity to exit that. Got stopped, but I think overall, larger swing trade idea is still in play. Okay, this continuous consolidation is basically what I'm expecting here. I mean, if we do drop down again down here, because it's only like tapped into this support that we were looking at previously. So if we can come back down to like 1880, then that'd be kind of nice. But there's possible swing long trade here on gold. Let's go back over onto Bitcoin. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing. ES and Nasdaq still aren't getting a bounce here, but that's all right. Christian Lorian, 80% rule could play out for BTC. Yesterday's value area low could be a target. That's a blast from the past, yeah. Maybe we are in. Everything's like we're just permanently range bound right now, so I kind of prefer that 80% setup when you've actually got like some normal looking move rather than just this permanent range that we're in. But yeah, let's have a look at this. So previous day value area, open just outside. You get caught back inside again, no closes. Yeah, fine. I'd just be looking for the POC, to be honest. Or if you do come down to value area low, you end up taking out the Monday lows anyway. What is this ES actually doing? Come on, man, get a little bounce. I kind of want to flip long because I missed that short, so I'm eager to take a trade, and I think I'm just going to close this Nasdaq short now. That's me up like 1.4k on the day. I don't really want to give back all of that 1.4k by longing this yet. But it's there. It is there. Something I'm going to be looking at. Are you looking to long 26-120? Yes. Yes. If I've got a point of interest in the chart, I'll trade it. If we're coming at it from above, it's going to be a long. If you're coming at it from below, it's going to be a short. Doesn't mean to say I will trade it, but I will see if there is an opportunity to do so when it gets there. I'm so tempted just to long ES just so I can stop talking about it, stop at the lows. I'll think about it. I might not say if I've actually taken the trade, as I know I'll miss it otherwise, which is very annoying. Are you walking? Yes, I am. I'm on my little treadmill. Should we speed it up? Ooh, there we go. Now I've got my walk on. Can I look at WLD? See, that's been moving quite a lot recently. I'm going to have to turn this down because I'm going to get too hot, otherwise I'll start sweating. Yes, we will look at some altcoins. WLD. WorldCoin. Binance? Or surely it was on Mexi first. Mexi. Let's go for Mexi. I mean, that looks toppy, doesn't it? Crypto addicted, please do not insult me. If there are similarities, then then they're the ones that have a similar trading style to me. Not the other way around. Yeah, look. Looks kind of toppy here. I'm joking. You have to get used to the fact that if you are new to these streams, 99.999999999% of these streams are just me talking shit. The other like 0.0000001% of these streams is actual like alpha that might give you a good trade. And anything other than that is just non-alpha, zero IQ nonsense that's probably going to lose you money. Because I'm just chatting shit. No. But I think there's a good balance. Let's call it 50-50. 50-50 talking shit, 50% TA trading. Yeah, look, there's a temptation to short this, but you don't want to short whilst, for me, I probably wouldn't want to short whilst there's still, like, I know it's a meme, but whilst there's a trend line that's intact, you got to wait for a little bit more of a rejection first. On the 4 hour, this would be relatively simple. Okay, 4 hour time frame, short position, targeting $1.10. Now we don't know how we're going to get that yet, but what I see in front of my eyes, bullish order block, what would then happen is if we do trade through that, confirm that as resistance, and then I want to kind of see a range. And then what I want to do is just pop up into any imbalances created and then take a short from there. So you'll see this kind of thing all the time on like everything. But this has to be a fairly fast move. I want to see it rejected. I want to see it like crushed a little bit. So I want to see red candle, red candle, red candle, red candle, basically. I don't want to see none of this boring chop coming down here. I want to see this level lost with conviction. I want to see that level lost. And then I want to see some kind of range form. And then basically, once that's done, you just want to short any SFP of the highs, any sweep back into any imbalances that have formed. On the 1 hour, it's kind of simple as well, right? It's the same thing, okay? You're probably fast move up, fast move down. This is where you might end up finding some support. So you might end up getting this range forming around here and doing something a bit more like this. All right. And then you can come back up, imbalances, look for a short position. So yeah, 1 hour is probably a bit cleaner, but you get the idea. That's where I'd take a short. And it'd be somewhere around here. I don't know where it's going to be, if it's going to be given. That's the joy of trading. You just don't know what's going to happen. You trade based off of the probabilities. I think realistically you could look for something. Maybe that ends up looking a little bit like this. How do you get the last confirmation to validate your idea? And how do you get your entry? So it's based off of like order blocks, imbalances, just volume, where there is an accumulation of volume and a lack of volume. So through order blocks, through all of this sideways movement, you're going to be getting an accumulation of volume. When you have an impulse up, there's going to be a lack of it from a horizontal perspective, okay? So it's single prints, imbalances, fair value gaps, whatever fucking nonsense you want to call it. It's all the same stuff. It's volume, a higher than average volume causes sideways. Well, at a certain price point, I'm not talking about vertical volume where you have like an hourly candle with high volume. I'm talking about sideways. So an accumulation of trades taking place at one certain price causes price to go sideways, or well, that's what happens if price is going sideways. A lack of volume at a vertical price means that you've obviously traded through it quite quickly because not many trades have taken place there. So you want to go from that lack of volume back into volume and then be getting a trade down like that kind of thing. And it's based off a market structure, okay? Low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low. Break down, change that market structure, retrace the move. Yeah, I can show an example of this. This is like basically the NASDAQ trade that I took today, but lower time frames, right? So NASDAQ, in fact, I'll show you it on this one, 1 minute time frame. NASDAQ from, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Over here, yeah. So NASDAQ was in this little bit of an uptrend, low, high, low, high, low, high, made a lower high, broke through order block at the bottom, creating an imbalance. You form a range after that, okay, equal highs. You come back up, you sweep those highs, you take a short, looking for the, retrace the entire move down there, yeah? And again, very similar to what we had today. Come on, man, hold. Hold, please. Edwin Berg is watching me on 1.75 speed. I would be tempted to talk fast, but I don't actually know what to talk about, so. Are you in any live trades right now on BTC active? Other than the short that I've held for like since last week sometime. I can't remember a day last week. I think last Tuesday or something. Then yeah, no trades yet on Bitcoin. What is with you guys and comparing me to other people today? Blaze, come on. I think, now I don't know, but I think, no, I didn't do the treadmill first, but I did the treadmill before I knew he was doing the treadmill. The treadmill idea I actually got from someone on Twitter. It wasn't, I know that Jay, being with his 100,000 subscribers, or however many he has these days, please give me some of them. I know he's kind of made it maybe popular, but I actually got the idea off of some guy from Twitter. Just talking about like, well, if you're working from home, and yeah, so I've had the standing desk since December last year, and I bought the treadmill in like June. So I don't know who did it first. Okay, starting using a standing desk this week. Focus has definitely gone up a notch. Yeah, it's nice. I use standing desk when I'm trading, like actively trading, I'll often be stood up, or when I'm streaming, I'll be stood up and possibly walking at the same time on this. If I'm just doing TA, usually I'm just chilling, I'm just sitting down. But when I'm trading and I need my focus, like, I feel it really helps with focus. Gets your heart pumping, gets that blood into your brain. How much should I donate to BitBoy's lawyer fees? BitBoy's drug-fueled rampage fees. As if people thought it was actually going to be going to lawyers. People are so dumb, man. This is like the one industry, you just have the most like... None of you guys, right? Because you're here watching these streams, which means you're not quite zero IQ. But the vast majority of people within crypto are so stupid, man. So stupid. It is like the scammiest industry in the world. And this is the other thing, like, everyone complains about like, oh, Gary Gensler's calling everyone in crypto a scam. Well, he's not wrong, is he? He's not wrong. The majority of this market is shady shit making people lose money. It's just people with money, like, absolutely wrecking idiots. And that's why I'm just like, I find it fun to comment on, but just trade the chart. Trade the chart. Like yesterday, for example, everyone was like, oh my god, oh, Michael Saylor's bought Bitcoin at the low, at the top, he's underwater, short Bitcoin, it's dumping. Then what happens? You squeeze them all. Stupid, man. I literally tweeted that yesterday, like, where's my tweet? Where's Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here we go. Let's see how accurate. There, look. Timeline full of people taking the piss out of Sailor today because he bought BTC. So naturally we're going to bounce here. Fade the faders. The low of the day. Yeah? The low. Put that in your scrapbook. Exactly. He's just, the Sailor's just buying every day. Like, you get liquidated, Michael Saylor's probably taken some of that off you. You're never going to see that again. Boring BTC price action. Where's the New York Flames? Oh, we got 1 minute until New York Open. Uno momento. Are we going to see some strength here from the ES, from the Nasdaq? I am very, very tempted to take a long position. I think we'll get this trade into the... Are we going to take the daily lows on ES? That'd be nice. Session lows, nah. Double bottom. This is like, it did double bottom yesterday. So yesterday, the New York Open just front run London lows. It's going to do the same thing again. It's going to do exactly the same thing again. It's going to front run everyone who's looking for these lows to get taken. Come on, what's it going to do? Nasdaq, same thing, right? I'm out of my short on Nasdaq. I've not yet gone long. So that is it, done. That's that trade done now, complete. Okay, I wanted to see it come into this. We're there. Okay, so we're at support. If we drop any lower, fine. But now looking for a long position. That was easy. Twice you had the opportunity. No, 3 times you could have taken this trade. 3 opportunities to enter. All right. I want to log it. I want to log it. I don't want to give back all my profits. Elliot Patterson. So generally on this was on Nasdaq. I only trade single contracts on Nasdaq, so it's in out in out. ES, I sometimes trade 2 contracts. Like Nasdaq, to trade 1 contract is a hell of a lot of money. That's like 50 times 15,000. So you're looking at like 75 grand per contract. There we go. Bitcoin has basically hit target here as well. So we should see a bounce. Pig, yeah. Those are longs for me. See how we get on. I mean, Bitcoin, it would have been nice to have gone a tiny bit lower, but we're okay. We're close enough to that MPOC now. So on XO, did we hit it? Not quite, it's a little bit lower, but it's good enough. I think the fact that we've just had this New York Open sweeping London lows, so let's just go back over onto NASDAQ. Wait. Eh? Oh, it's because obviously London session's still open. Swept what was the London low, yeah. My eyes. Whoa, off balance. Just us. Luke, Bybit is leaving the UK. Yes, it is. Where are you going to trade at? Any good alternatives? So, yeah, it was inevitable. I think I've spoken about this. I know I have done in trading rooms many times. Okay, this is just the nature of the market. It's what happens. I've spoken about this on live streams as well, I'm sure. The ETFs are coming out. Okay, so by the time Bybit's like full exit from the UK in January happens, we'll have ETFs. I'll be trading the ETFs. Probably. Yeah? I mean, why would you trade on illiquid, like centralized exchanges when you can trade an ETF? You just wouldn't. You wouldn't trade the ES on... I mean, you can, but you wouldn't trade the ES or the NASDAQ or gold on crypto exchanges. So like when Bitcoin goes there, I'll trade the ETF, and I'm trading the CME contract as well. So I don't really use crypto exchanges anymore. Like I'll dabble with them now and again. And this is why I haven't really been using Teal Street and stuff like that, because it's just, I know they're on their way out. Okay, crypto centralized exchanges are on their way out. They're not really going to be providing much of a service for anyone anymore. We'll go to DEXs, decentralized exchanges, DeFi, and then I think you've got to be using proper brokers, getting with the times, going into more legacy market for actual trading. So for my day trading, yeah, that's basically what I'm using now. Is I have, it's only recently that I've started doing this, but I've got a few funded accounts with TopStep, and I'm going to be setting up an AMP account, which is a broker where you can just trade like the contracts themselves. You've got much better order flow over there because you've got much higher volume. So the CME contracts are like significantly higher volume. So they're much, much nicer to trade. They're much more accurate to trade. You just follow the money and make money a lot of the time. For crypto exchanges, the ones I think will be okay are Woo. I think WooX will be fine because they've got a DEX on there. I think they're going to be maybe a market leader in the next cycle, because you're going to have a bunch of newbies that will get into crypto exchanges as well. So Binance is always going to be there. I think WooX will probably take over from Bybit and become like the next best alternative. And then there's a couple of exchanges that are emerging that are purely derivatives. So this is BTCC, who are a London-based company who offer crypto derivatives, crypto futures. I think they'll probably be fine for the next run. But it really just depends on where the volume is coming from. I think, to be honest, it's probably going to end up being Woo. I don't have a Woo referral, no. I'm just saying that because I think they're probably the best position to take market share. I might have to partner with them because like, full transparency, right? Since Bybit exited the USA, I'd say like we earned some money from commissions. That was probably about 50%. of, like, as a business was probably the partnership with Bybit. So what we make as a business, like everyone that's part of the team, everyone that's employed, about half of the business, there was referrals. Since Bybit exited the US, 90% of that money's gone. So like we're like fucked. It completely fucked us as a business, completely. So I'm not, yeah, as far as I'm concerned, they're dead to me. I don't trade with them anymore. Because it completely fucked me up. And I've been having to dip into my own pocket just to keep things going. Yeah, I don't use Femex, I don't use Kraken, C markets. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, this is a nice bounce. See, I went long. This is a nice bounce. A little sketchy for a moment. Oh. I just want to move into VWAP on NASDAQ and ES. So I can take some profit. Where's Bitcoin VWAP? Almost. Taking profit at VWAP. Please. If anyone took the long, take profit at VWAP. Sensible thing to do. Tristan, I will look. This is the thing. I honestly don't know where I'm going to be doing my crypto trading from. I use Mexi for shitcoins. I still have a Bybit account. I still have money on there, and I still take trades every now and again. But I'm not going to be continuing to do that. I'll probably switch to Forex. Yeah, probably. I don't know though. I need to do the research. I need to find out who's got the best liquidity, who's got the best chance of doing well over the next year. Like, I don't want to suddenly start trading somewhere and then for them to close as well. This is why I never moved over to BitGet. I'm not interested in Femex. I was never really interested in OKX. I love OKX. I think they're a brilliant product, great exchange, but again, can't trade derivatives there. So you got to go for something that's not going to get hit with regulation. So, I don't know. Oh, come on, ES. Bounce, man. I haven't taken profit yet. Come on. VWAP, please. Retail will use eToro and trading 212 for crypto. No, I don't think so. Because they've been around for ages. I think crypto exchanges will still be more attractive because people will still want to hold the asset and be within the crypto space. They'll want to learn how to use their keys and that kind of thing. Seb, yeah, I don't necessarily need to move abroad from the UK. I am tax registered in other countries, and I do my trading through that. Thing is, you're always going to have to, like, even if I moved away from the UK, it's I'm still British, so you still got to do the same stuff. But yeah, I have tax codes for other places. What's going on with EXO? I know order flow is ridiculous like these days. It doesn't mean anything, but the amount of shorts at the bottom there. I mean, maybe that was an example today where this is how we get a nice little short squeeze initiated. Jeez, come on, push a bit higher. This has got to go a bit higher than this. Surely. Peace puffs. Yeah, I mean, it's BitMEX by Binance. Again, like, honestly, I'm not really reading much into the order flow at the moment. There's just no point anymore. Does TradingView lag quantile chart? Huh? What do you mean, does TradingView lag quantile chart? Cake, I don't understand. Do you mean TradingView behind? Oh, if you've not got trade, no, you must have. If your NQ is behind, all right. Quick tip, anyone trading legacy markets. Top tip. You need to order. You need to purchase the CME data. If you're trading the ES one or the NQ one or any CME contracts, it's like $3 a month. So you need to purchase the data, otherwise your data will be delayed by about 10 or 15 minutes. Top tip. 15 minutes, yeah. Come on, ES, bounce. I've missed another chance to take profit here. I don't want you to dump. You gotta bounce. I need it to bounce. I need to take some profit. Please. Keep going higher. Keep on going higher. Please. Front run the lows and front run VWAP. Yeah, probably. Here we go. Hit the fucking VWAP. Just get it over and done with. It's right there. Just hit it. 43.55, please. 43.55. Limit sell. Okay. That looks like Bitcoin's done it. Sorry, let me just go back over onto here. I've got like 10 different screens open. Okay, we're done on Bitcoin. That's good enough for me. That is good enough for me. It's recovered this whole move down. Okay. Filled in these imbalances on the move down. That is acceptable. And then we still have this as highs, low, high, low, high, low. Okay. So you're still on this little downtrend so far for the day. So anyone that's gone long there, very, very wise to take profit. We're at weekly open as well. So this right here is the weekly open. I still need the ES to just go. ES is just annoying me here. I don't think we're going to get it. I think I'm just going to have to close this ES trade. Oh, I saw someone else in the chat earlier on asking if what's the difference between ES and S&P 500. So the ES is the E mini futures of the S&P 500. It's the same thing, essentially, yeah. It's just a contract. It's a derivative of the S&P 500. And it is from the CME exchange. It's the most liquid out of all of them. Trying to pour a glass of water whilst walking on the treadmill. I am not doing a wee despite how it sounds. There we go. It's hard to drink when you're walking. From a glass, anyway. From a bottle is fine. I left my bottle in the gym like 2 weeks ago and I still haven't replaced it. And I live the world's most minimal life. I live in like an apartment with like barely any furniture. I don't even have bedside tables, I just have a bed. I have a bed, I have my desk, I have my computer, I have a sofa and a TV downstairs, and I got a kitchen. That's my life. And a pretty nice view, yeah. A nice view of London. Oh man! ES is gonna take the lows! I didn't take profit! I knew this would happen because I'm streaming and I'm too distracted. I knew this would happen. Okay, lows taken on the day. BH, no, I am definitely not married. Definitely not. Alright, I need to just figure out whether I just need to close out of this stupid damn trade. I had like 3 opportunities to take profit. I was too busy talking and I didn't. Damn it. Josh, tequila will not help. I do not drink anymore. Come on, bounce blues. Still the support, we're okay. London lows have been taken. Elliot, the theatre trip was great, thank you. It was very nice. For once, actually, Bitcoin's the one doing some quite nice stuff so far. The last time Brito drank tequila, always stole a bus. Wow. Give 26,550. Yeah. That'd be good. I mean, if Nasdaq and S&P, ES can get a bounce, can catch a bid here, then maybe that is on the cards. Because I mean, we're essentially looking at something like this now, right? DXY is bouncing. I'd say that's probably. I still think the US is looking okay here. You know, frustrating. Edwin, comments like that make me laugh, right? Because this is another thing. Like, crypto is so weird, man. Just because at some point, like literally 2 years ago, I was bullish on an asset that was like the best performing asset in the entire market and made me a load of money. It doesn't mean I'm still holding it or I still have any kind of connection whatsoever to that. Assets are literally letters on a screen that move. It's a series of letters and then a series of candlesticks. That's all anything is. That's all Bitcoin is. That's all the Nasdaq is. That's all Ethereum is. That's all Dogecoin is. So, to me, it's letters and candles. If I can make money from those letters and the movement of the candles on those letters, I'll make money. I do not care. Nothing is. So I do not know anything about what's going on with Quant. Does it look like a good trade? QMT, USDT? It was KuCoin first, because that's where I bought it initially, I think. Why would you buy that right now? This is as a bunch of letters on a screen with some candles, it's not looking like a good opportunity. Oh, did I just pause the music? Or did the music? No, the music just stopped. And to be fair, he did tell us when he sold Quant. Yeah, exactly. I can't remember where I bought it, where I sold it. I know that I did this run. And then I think I went back into it again down here and took part in this run. It's very, 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 very similar to CAS, right? Earlier, like November last year, I was publicly saying to like everyone that I was buying CAS. Yeah? No, even before then, October. All right, that was my average entry. 0.002033. That was my average buy on CAS. I sold all of the rest of my CAS like last week. Everything that I owned. So I ran it up from there all the way up to here, 25x. I don't even know what CAS is. I honestly cannot tell you what it is. What is CAS? I know a little bit about what Quant is. I know a little bit about it, but I have absolutely no idea what CAS is. I can't tell you. But I 25x'd my money from it. I mean, I sold on the way up small amounts, but yeah. I don't even know if I still hold any QNT. I might do. I think it'd be fine. I still think it's probably gonna, yeah. Why would you take, like, why would you, oh, I don't know. I find that so weird, man. Why you would base decisions for your trading off of, like, what? I don't know. Have you looked at RLB? Had a decent change that the community seemed to be happy about. Yeah. Is that Rollbit? Is RLB Rollbit? Sorry, I've got... I never know like what the correct things are for... I think Rollbit's a good... Like, you're going to have degeneracy, aren't you? You're always going to have degeneracy within the markets. So yeah, I think Rollbit's looking good. Anyway, right. So I'll go back to QNT because let me just get this straight. So when I was talking about QNT being good for the next bull run, that would have been last year. When was the video I did on it? I can't tell you. But still, from that point, you still had a run up of like 300%. Now, yeah, I think QNT is going to be one of the good performing assets in the next cycle. But would I buy it here? No. I'd wait for it to go probably down to about $70. Yeah? Like that looks to me like you're going to break down and you're going to come back down here somewhere. If you come into around about $70, then yeah, maybe I'd buy it. There's lots of stuff I think will do well in the next bull run. I think QNT, good fundamentally. I think I've got a bunch of things on here that are on my watch list. Unibet. Oh, that's Unibot. Unibot, yeah. Banana Gun, Render. I think it's going to do very well in the next bull run. This thing called Zeph. Rio. This thing. Rio, I think is going to be one to watch. Blockbank. I have a bit of Blockbank because I use this service. Root. This is another one I spoke about like last year. Fundamentally, I think great. And then, weirdly enough, I think RSR is going to have another run. I see a lot of hype around that at the moment. Seems like a dead project. Again, RSR was one of the ones that did like incredibly well for me in the last bull run. Been dead ever since. But maybe I look to start reaccumulating it again down here. I don't know. I'm only just looking. I haven't I don't own. The only one I own from this at the moment is that B Bank. And I think I still might have a bit of Root. Maybe. I'm not entirely sure. Oh man, ES is like killing me. Just gonna have to close this. Previous day lows seem kind of inevitable now, right? Oh, it's already taken previous day lows from the New York session. Where's your gap? So that's the gap fill. Oh, that could get a little bit horrible. Do I really want to hold all the way down to that gap fill, or am I just going to close this trade? Why do I open trades when I'm live? Literally 3 opportunities to take profit, and now I'm at a loss because I was too busy talking. It's this one that really pissed me off, right? Because I was like, okay, cool, I'm going to take profit on this, and then we even swept the high again afterwards. So I was long from here, 1 opportunity, 2 opportunities, 3 opportunities to take profit, and then but there's no invalidation. I haven't been invalidated on it yet. We haven't taken out the previous day lows, so we're all fine. Every day I get so many emails. Has anyone traded on gate.io? I hope this message finds you in great spirits. I wanted to reach out with you with an incredible opportunity that I believe aligns perfectly with your influential presence and passion for crypto industry. At Gate.io, we are closely following your remarkable journey as a key opinion leader in the crypto space. It's just written by ChatGPT. Seriously. Oh no. I gotta cover this now. It's really annoying. Oh. Where's Bitcoin at? Oh, look! Why did nobody tell me we did this again? That is perfect! There is your previous day point of control. Hit. Beautiful. The magical 702. ES and Nasdaq still dumping. And that is the hourly, order block, the low of it. So that is like the best. So now like that trade is there. Like this is the one now. That is the one. Okay. I mean we can draw it from there to make our entry look good, but realistically it was 26,120. I want to make this like a perfect 3R. There it is. Edwin, I think this is something else, like, just because I don't think I ever like give, I don't think I ever have given, like, especially with altcoins, because they're not trades, they're like position. Well, they are trades, but they're position trades. So all you've got to know, like if I'm saying that I'm bullish on something, I'm probably very, very slowly, very gradually starting to scale in a position. And then as soon as that position's in profit and is moving up, I will be selling on the move up. So there is no like hard exit on any of these things. As a trade, yeah, sure. Like if I'm trading Bitcoin here and I'm long, I'll probably be exiting that position once it hits target. But on altcoins, you just have no idea. Once an altcoin's in price discovery, you have no idea what's going to go on. So if I have a position in that, this is like Casper. I've been selling. I don't even know what prices I've been selling Casper at. I can have a look, but you'll never ever get like a buy signal or a sell signal from me. I will never tell, because I just like I don't give signals. So Cass, I don't know, I'll find it in a minute. How long do you think it will take crypto to get to the point that it's following order flow like ES and all? I mean, the next bull run it'll be doing that. Like 2021, the order flow was good, right? We had one exchange that had a monopoly over the derivatives volume, Bybit, yeah. Like all of the derivatives trading was going through them. Yeah, you had Binance, yeah, you had FTX, but they weren't really doing very much. All retail was on Bybit. So there was a very easy way to recognize what was going on over there. It was very easy to understand when traders were getting trapped on either side of the market, because you're trading against retail, essentially dumb money, new money, dumb money. So then you could use techniques such as divergence, such as trap traders, all of that kind of stuff. You don't use that same type of order flow on legacy markets. You trade with the flow. So with crypto, it was always against it. Okay, if you see a ton of short positions opening at support, you'll want to long it. Whereas on the ES, it's the opposite. If you see a ton of long positions opening at support, you want to long it, right? You want to trade with the flow. Right now, the flow on the ES is bearish. There's more shorts opening than longs. And for that reason, you would continue to. So you got to like almost like unlearn everything that you've learned about crypto. And if you're trading Bitcoin CME, then it's the same thing. You follow the flow. You follow what the market's doing, rather than trying to trade against the order flow and trying to fade it. So fading it's very, very easy in crypto because it's all like dumb money. It's very different on legacy markets. That, from what I've experienced anyway with trading it. Right. And okay, this is another thing. So with crypto, I think what crypto needs is it needs aggregated order flow. Until we get aggregated order flow, there's no point looking at XO and stuff like that anymore, like in my opinion. We need aggregated data across all of the exchanges. It's possible, they've just got to stick their finger out their ass and actually start to combine the data that's coming from multiple APIs. Once we can get aggregated order flow, then maybe you start to find something like there's some alpha to be had there, yeah? Josh, when ETFs are out, do you think we'll get cleaner price action? No. Simple answer, no. I think 5 or 10 years after ETFs are out, then yeah, maybe. But you got to remember, once ETFs are out, they're still going to be incredibly illiquid. Are we going for this gap fill? Yes. Edwin, 80% set up, going to previous day value area low. Look, at the moment you just, look, we're following what the legacy markets are doing now. So that's gone. Why did I live stream? Why didn't I just hold the short position? I would have been up so much right now. I've been up like 4 grand. If I didn't try and if I just was looking at what was going on. Why do I trade and talk at the same time? Literally. Of course it would dump. I can literally see it. I'm looking at it on the screen. There's no chance that this is bouncing right now. The best chance we've got on ES is 4325. That's where we've got bids. 4325. Which is the gap, yeah. Great. So we are going to fill the gap. Bounce. Come on. NQ. What's Bitcoin doing? Now we're starting to catch a bid on the NASDAQ at least. Let's look at the 1 minute chart. So I know there's no order flow, we can't see this here, but I'm just looking at the order book. Alright, do I try and scalp this? Ah. I'm really tempted to take a long position here on ES just because of this gap fill that's coming up. Can I get it? So this will be this one. Okay. Why have I put? Why is that Q3? Oh man, it's because I so that, why is it? Ignore what that is. I should have drawn that as something else. Gap. There we go. And now I need to do my Q quarterly levels again. Plop. Oh, my legs are getting tired. Right, I might wrap this up. We'll see how this goes. There should be a bounce around here somewhere. But I'm annoyed. I didn't take profit and then I had to close out and cover myself. So, so that 1,400, that $1,400 up is now down to like 600. Yay. All because I wasn't paying attention. And this happened to me like twice last week. I was feeling really ill last week and I did very, very similar stuff. London session, put in a load of hard work in London. Greg, it's not greed at all. It's not greed at all. It's literally, I just didn't press take profit because I was talking. Because I've got 3 screens. I've got exo charts, which can fuck off because it's useless. The only reason I use exo charts is because you guys asked me to. It's just pointless. I've got TradingView screen open, trying to talk about Bitcoin. I'm trying to talk about the ES. I'm trying to trade it at the same time, and then Quantile is like hidden in the background, behind all of these screens that I'm looking at, and then I don't press the button to actually sell like more profit. Really annoying. Killzil, I noticed lately you haven't been looking much at legacy markets order flow. Why is that? I am looking at legacy markets order flow. I'm just not sharing it here because that's the platform that I use to take the actual trades on. So yeah, anyway, cool. Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. And yeah, it's fine. Anyway, as long as we get this bounce a little bit here, then I'm back in the, well, I'm still in the green. I'm beating myself up and I'm still like I just went from 1400 to 600. It's easy. I can get that back. No worries. So yeah, have a great day. See you in a bit, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.